There is one secret that all great investors know, and this has made them billions. It's extremely simple, and from Warren Buffett to Michael Burry and Ray Dalio, they all use it. And thanks to that, they haven't only managed to generate billions over their lifetime, but also to have returns of 62% over one single year. So to understand what made them good, I've studied all of their investments to figure out why they would do it, but also which were their habits. And this is how I've discovered their secret, which I will not only reveal to you, but also show you how you can easily use it. Hi investors, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nico and I'm an investor since more than 10 years, and on this channel I share my knowledge and my experience to help anyone improve his finances. And so let's see now what is this secret I'm talking about. Because for example, Warren Buffett, the best investor ever, clearly knows about it. And thanks to that, he doubled an investment in just 2 years. And as always, he would analyze the company, so the management, the strategy, the competitors, and so the long-term growth of the company, as well as clearly the financial statements of the previous years. And he does that to understand if a company is good. And once he's sure that the company is really good, that he wants to invest in it, he actually has one only trigger that tells him if he is going to buy the company, the stocks of the company, or not. And this is when he applies the secret, because he buys the stock only if this secret tells him to do it. And doing that, he bought Coca-Cola in 1987, and just 2 years later the stock moved from $2.4 to $4.8. And thanks to that, he made $1 billion. And so what he actually did is that despite the negative trends, despite the crisis that was coming and that hit the stock market in 1988, he understood that Coca-Cola was underpriced. He understood that the market wasn't reflecting the intrinsic value of the company. And this is the secret. Buy your investments when the price is low, because it doesn't matter the market situation in which you are, because as long as you've made the investment at a good price, you will always make money out of it. It's as if you buy a Lamborghini, a new Lamborghini, for $10,000 instead of $300,000. It doesn't matter if the price will drop or not, you will always make money with it. And so now the big question, how do you do it? Well, there are two ways, the simple one and the difficult one. And just as an example, with a simple strategy, you could have made in just 1 year 62% during the Great Recession and 103% in 1.5 years during COVID. And this strategy is actually simple because even if you're not an expert investor, you can do it because you don't need to make in-depth analysis or complex calculations to understand something special that will tell you what to do. And so what you need to do is that just after a big drop in the market, like during a crisis or after a market crash, you have to buy a Standard & Poor's 500 ETF, like VOO. Because at this moment, the market will be extremely underpriced, since everyone will be in fear. And so they will be selling all of their investments, all of their stocks. And this way you will be able to easily buy this ETF at a huge discount. And it doesn't matter if you're not at the bottom of the crisis, you'll make a lot of money anyway. And that's the great thing of this strategy, because anyone can use it. It's super simple. And so if you want to learn more about it, just subscribe to this channel. Secondly, we have the advanced strategy, which requires a lot more analysis, and it is more suited for expert investors because you need to have a good level of financial knowledge. And this is actually the strategy that great investors like Warren Buffett do. And as an example, I also use it, and I've analyzed Activision, and thanks to knowing this secret, 2 years ago I bought it, even before Warren Buffett did. And thanks to that, I've made a return of 45% in just 2 years. And so what you have to do is to find a good business that has a good management and a good strategy over the long term, and so of which you are sure that it will continue to grow over the time. And once you're sure of that, you have to calculate the intrinsic value of the company in order to understand if it is underpriced. And so if it is, you will know that this will be a great investment. And so now you know what is the secret to make great investments, as well as you know how to use it. But you're actually still missing the most important part of it, how to calculate the intrinsic value of the company. But learning to do it is actually extremely simple. You just have to watch this video. Thank you for watching and see you soon.